My Nexus 6 just arrived from AT&T, and as is the proper protocol here on the web, that means I have to do an unboxing. Here's the box with its subtle 6 pressed into the top and an image of the Nexus 6 on the back. Let's open it up by lifting up the top of the box and letting the rest fall out slowly, for dramatic effect, of course. As soon as it's off, we're greeted with a large black screen of the Nexus 6 itself, which we'll get to a bit later. Under that is the packet with all the brochures that I'm positive no one has ever read, ever. Then we have our standard micro USB cable and a charger that looks oddly familiar from the Droid Turbo. And what do you know, it's even called a turbo charger. Looking at the specs, it seems that it is literally the same and has all the same inputs and outputs as well. If you're not familiar with this charger, coupled with a special battery in the Nexus 6, it gives the ability to charge about 4 times faster than a normal device, just like the Motorola Droid Turbo. That, in conjunction with a larger 3220 milliamp battery, means that it should give you a better than average battery life and a quick way of charging it should it ever start to die. And that's it for what it comes with. Which brings us to the phone. The device has a large 5.96-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 1440 by 2560 or 2.5K. Above the screen we have a 2-megapixel front-facing camera and one of the 2 front-facing speakers. On the bottom we have our micro USB port, on the right side we have our volume rocker and power button, and at the top we have our headphone jack and our SIM card tray. Around the back, we have our 13-megapixel main camera with a Ring dual LED flash, and beneath that, the Batwing logo from Motorola, the Nexus branding, and an AT&T logo? Wait a sec. Nexus devices have always been known for being carrier agnostic. Buy it from Google, a carrier, whoever, and it doesn't have any of their apps, network locks, or branding. So what gives here? Well, unfortunately, it doesn't stop there. Not only is the AT&T logo slapped on the back, but when you turn on the device, you're greeted, if only briefly, with the AT&T boot animation and sound. Oh, and try to take out the AT&T SIM and put in another carrier's, and yet another surprise. You are prompted for an unlock code. So that means it's locked to AT&T as well. Not sure if this is the case with other carrier versions, or if most people care, frankly. It's definitely something to be aware of, though, and might be a reason to get the Nexus 6 from Google directly instead of from your carrier, if it would ever, stay in stock for more than 32 seconds on their website. Thankfully, though, that is the extent of the carrier meddling. Checking out the apps on the device shows no sign of the carrier navigation, family tracking, or any other ridiculous apps that they try and force you to have. So at least when using the device, so long as you don't look at the back, you don't need to know it has any carrier affiliations at all. Is that the AT&T ringtone? Crap. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, if you wouldn't mind thumbs upping it, sharing it, all that kind of fun stuff, be really appreciated. And of course, if you want to see more, subscribe here to the YouTube channel. I will be doing a review of the Nexus 6 as soon as humanly possible, so expect that shortly. And, as always, thanks for watching.